Okay. I tweaked the microphone again this time. Hopefully it's not staticky or anything. At least for now. It's... I know it's been a while since I've worked on this, so I may change some things now that I've had some time to sit away from it. But, continuing to work on Salem tonight. And, I'm also not reducing game sound, so you guys can now hear whatever songs playing on here, as well as I can. I figured it made things a little, it would make things a little less awkward when I get quiet when animating, because I can hear the song and I know that when it's playing at the time and when you guys don't. Anyway, before I get started, there was one thing I wanted to do, and that was go over the teaser of Act 1 of Home. I say 3 because it's the third series. But the reason I want to do this is because I know that a lot of the messages I send across in my stuff doesn't tend to translate entirely. So I want to kind of confirm what was intended in the teaser. And you can still have your own assumptions. You can still assume, because I do change things in the teasers and trailers that aren't actually as they are in the series. Especially right here, because with Home I don't really know what I'm doing yet. So this is just a rough draft of one scene idea. The whole act is going to be a lot more than just this, so you shouldn't draw too much from it, but you can draw whatever you want. I'm going to tell you what was intended to be drawn from it. Just so you know. Well, obviously new intro. That's a pretty easy one to figure out. Now, right off the bat, this is a very important message right now that no one probably quite gets as well as I do. But if you go back and watch Evanescent Souls or Inner Demons, you'll notice there's not a lot of lighting. I did not do too well in the lighting with those series because it wasn't very important to me. I was focusing on the models, making them move, making them do stuff. Lighting was secondary, but I've come to realize quite severely that lighting is the most important part of any film or anything, because lighting gives everything shading, character. It creates depth as well. So lighting is something that Home will have that the others didn't, and that will definitely make it a lot better. So that's what this is supposed to be, is showing you guys that that there's lighting now, that there can be darkness with a light like this, that it has a source. And I know I used lighting on Act 6 of Inner Demons, but that was only Act 6, wasn't the whole thing. Plus that was a pretty bright environment. This dark environment benefits a lot more. Okay, and this is also supposed to draw some contrast, or not really contrast, but it's supposed to give you some hints here, is that you can see the ground outside is now, or whatever ground is outside of that building is like dirt. It's not green or whatever, so wherever this house is, it's somewhere barren, or at least that could be a dirt road or something. It's just somewhere that's not entirely green. Because the maps, I can't make my own map. I have to use default maps. Either that or a green screen void or something. I have to have some kind of map to work with. So if you see like ground or something like that, it's not mine. So but I do pick maps based on what I need. In this case, most of the time in the previous series, I would use the preset maps in all their assets. I would use their buildings, their everything. I would let them do all the work for me. This entire room you see was hand built by me using models. So this has nothing to do with the map, but the map itself was picked because it matches what the scene is, what's starting the scene. So that little bit of dirt out there just gives you some ideas as to where they are, where they might be, and all that fun stuff. Also, that light outside is pretty ominous. I mean, it looks dark out there, like it's nighttime and all, but then there's that one bright light shining through. Like, what is that light? Where is it coming from? It looks like a spotlight. And of course, you have Lil Pip going back into the show. Now, right here is the biggest benefit from the lighting you can see. Because now, because that light's there, I can have like a light source hitting on her from the back with little highlights here. I actually have a second light in the room from above, giving her more visibility, but I want to stick to this kind of lighting where it has like a strong source. It just creates more depth and increases the quality of the model. And obviously now I can do green on the horns like I couldn't before. Now this is a really interesting part I added, where Pinkessa Pip comes walking in, grabs a gun, acting like there's some danger outside, turns to obviously look like she's gonna shoot someone. Then all of a sudden Pinkessa comes in, and she's acting worried, like she's in danger or something. But we all know how capable Pinkessa is. We know that, heck, she even found fighting fun in Act 1 of Inner Demons. So what's changed? Why is she all of a sudden timid? It could be the hint here is that she's timid and not as aggressive as she used to be, but it could be who they're expecting. You know, she may not want to fight the person. That's kind of the question I wanted to draw here, is why is she timid, and if she is timid, it has to be a reason. I mean, she's capable. So maybe she just doesn't want to fight them. Maybe Pip is the one here who's just doing what has to be done, and she's the one trying to like think of ways to get out of it. And then putting the faces in the dark like this was a little bit of an added effect I did with the lighting where I wanted to kind of keep them a little ominous. Then when the door opens up, the light comes in and shines up their faces so you can now see everything properly. Also, when the door opens, you can kind of see more outside. It's still dark and dirt, but there's that little theme right there. Doesn't really give you much to work with. That's really all I can say right now. The biggest questions are, where are they? Who's outside the door? Why is Pip so defensive of them? Why is she worried about them? Also, another thing to note is my song choices are very particular every time I choose them. The name of the song is particularly called Witch Hunt. So that could give you some hints too. The question is, who's hunting? Pip or the person outside? Because Pip's the one with a shotgun right now. At least we don't know what the other person has. If there even is a person out there. I mean, there was no one outside the door. But again, I always make things very tricky with my teasers. You know, that there could have been someone standing there that's in the act, but they weren't there for the teaser. Like how I had Pinkessa standing in the rain for the teaser of Act 6. And but Chrysalis wasn't around, so it looked like she shot herself. At least that was the assumptions I was getting in the comments. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this up so I can see who's talking at what parts for the for this. Excuse me. Another thing to note is, I recently, as some of you may know, but I recently was watching a stream of that Argo Demon was doing, like yesterday or the day before, I forget. I have a bad sense of time right now, but anyway, I was watching him animate, and I realized that I've been extremely lazy. Laziness is one of my specialties, but you know, like right here, I'll show you. That's kind of quick and laggy, but the animating in general I've been lazy with, because I move their body parts, as you guys watched me do this last time. I move their body parts to the positions they need to be from point A to point B, but I stop there. I don't smooth it out. I don't enhance it or anything. It's probably why I was able to finish Inner Demons so fast, just because my anime was just so bland. But watching him do it, I realized I don't have to be as intense as him in my alterations. I don't have to go for every single inch like he does, which I don't have a problem with. It's just that I want to be able to still make my stuff in a convenient amount of time. So I do sacrifice some quality for the quantity, but the story has always been the focus of my animations, not the animation. So I have no problem sacrificing some quality to get the story told faster. Not faster, but just on a more convenient time scale. You know, I don't want to take a whole year for one act or anything like that. That would be not good. But anyway, having seen that how he does it, it's actually very similar to how I make my ponies blink. I already have the technique in mind, where you take the motion editor and you bring both sides to the middle and leave one frame in the center, then have it fade around the sides. That's how I make them blink, so that the one in the center is the when their eyes are closed, and it fades in and out, so that their eyes go to close and then go to out. What you do with how you use this to smooth things out is, for instance, like when she lifts her arm here, it stops suddenly and then goes to the right. To smooth it out, I could find the frame where it stops and then have it so it goes a little higher or more to the right or something, have it sway a little bit. Now this is just very rough animating on my part right now, because this is the first time I'm trying this, so don't go thinking I learned how to be a pro or anything by watching or could even do it. I still need to practice it. So that's what I'm gonna try to do here a little bit. And again, I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna bother like I haven't in the past. But not too much. Now, another thing I want to know is, can I move this without actually... No, that's not good. I need to see if there's like a button I can hold and push to make it so to move this all at once. No? I need to look up the controls for SFM at some point. Because that would be very convenient if I could just drag this across. So, how do I smooth this one out? Maybe if I have it come to the left a little bit like this. I think this animation in particular is still going to be a point A to point B kind, because I don't think I can make it look any better. I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay. So, lesson learned, ignore the unnecessary and focus on what's important. For instance, that pony right there, Flitter I think that is, needs to be a little animated. So let's go ahead and have her... Where's her head? Give me her head! Flitter, where are you? There you are. I hate the head on the unupdated models, because it's not there. And this lag is trying to kill me. Get rid of the trees. I'll get rid of the roads as well, because I don't need them right now. Oh wait, she is an updated model. That's why it's not. That's weird. When I installed the enhanced models, they gave the old pony some new head thing that makes things much easier, but it turns out the enhanced models were the ones that didn't get it, which is kind of odd considering they were the ones who brought it. There you are. It's harder to find with all these objects behind her. All those bones, they hide it. Anyway, she needs to look towards the camera. here's a way to here's a spot I can practice what I was talking about. She's gonna have to turn her head a little bit. I want to make her look a little weird. Kind of distract from Charity talking there. Like she's not photobombing, but doing that thing where people hop into a camera's view, trying to get attention. Head a little bit lower. Eyes up. And then come to the in-between frame. You know, I've talked about knowing what I'm doing now, at least having an idea, but I'm still trying to figure out just how I should smooth these things out. Like, what I should do to make it look more organic. Like this one. That just makes her head bob around a little bit. I know what I need to do. I don't know if keeping the audio muted is more annoying or not for you guys, since you have to hear that now. Let me see. Need to make a lower. The bones on the enhanced models are weird. Maybe relaxed. Yeah, that'll do. Come to our wonderful town. Come to our what is going on? Stop. Come to our wonderful town. So now she needs to turn towards the camera more. Like that, I think. Come to our wonderful town. Welcome. Come to our wonderful town. Now I think I'm gonna. I think I want to switch out Pinkamena here with Pinkessa, but I think it'll make a problem with her hat, so I'm actually gonna leave her as is. Her and Lil Pip can use this as their last chance to use these models, I guess. Speaking of models, actually, I was gonna pull one in real quick to show Hybrid while I'm here. This model isn't working yet. I need to fix it as I told him, but where is it? Yeah. I just made this one and another one today for the home. This is Hybrid's OC, where I didn't get everything right. In fact, I'm still gonna recolor the lenses to be yellow, not blue. But I tried to get every detail as I could correct. And this cutie mark actually looked like a pair of underwear at first. I had to resize that a few times. It's pretty pixelated now, but I think I made everything work as well as I could. Well, yeah, the issue with him is... Wait. Huh? Where'd that come from? He was missing his view target controls before. All of a sudden they're here. I guess he isn't broken then. Well, I guess there's some good news for the night. I won't have to slave over him tomorrow. Just gotta recolor them lenses and I'm done. This is the other one I made. This is my own OC. In fact, I'm considering voicing him as well, because he's a dude and all. I'm not gonna voice Cadillac, that other pony, because he's an OC and all. I don't want to do anything, but this is mine, so I think I might give him a voice. If I can pull off the voice acting, that is. I might not still. I might fail, because I suck at everything that I can't do. Until I can actually do it, I suck at it. I guess that's the way everything is. But I like him. He was gonna have the wet mane hair before, but I couldn't do it. Pony Source didn't have that for some reason, so I gave him Rainbow Dash, which does cut into his hat, but I colored his hair the same as the hat to kind of make it look right. Just from a distance, I guess. I don't know. I may just take off his hat entirely, or like use it for certain scenes where it's not as noticeable. Just have him conveniently take it off whenever I can't afford. And he has his view target as well, so he isn't broken either. Yay. Well, back to the business at hand, because we're serious around here. And I think I can smooth this one out, actually. I just need to have her head lower a little bit, I guess. Neck. Kind of like she's bowing, I guess. Yeah, this revelation I had about the smoothing out is definitely going to improve the animations on home. It won't make me take much longer animating. I just gotta kind of consider it when animating, like that. It's just a quick smoothing improvement, not anything intense like what Argo does, but something to just spice things up and make it more interesting on the animation scale. The story is already supposed to be the interesting part. I'm still gonna focus on story. I will never stop focusing on story, but I want the animations to improve at least a little bit, at least become something. Not just be playing with stick figures all day. Now, I don't know if I could smooth this one out much. Because she's kind of moving into it, but... I don't know. I think I'll stick with that. Okay. I have my list here for who's who. Let me see who talks next. What was the next line? Okay. Get over to that scene. Come to our wonderful town. Welcome, we are humble and proud. Optimistic dude. Who is the optimistic dude? Let me see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? You're optimistic, dude? That's weird. I forgot I made that decision. Or maybe I didn't. Actually, I was random. Okay, this is the optimistic dude. Now, it's a pretty quick line, so I don't want to like do the slow or do the side. don't want to do the the side scroll again, because that'll move too fast and it won't look good. So first of all, find my camera right now in daytime, so it's you. I am using motion editor apparently. Now, how do I want to do this one? Ooh, I just realized that sun. That's probably going to shine through the buildings and render. I need to keep that in mind when choosing my camera angles. Maybe I should just like lock it over her face like this. Have her just talk to the camera as it is. Fuck you. Let's go ahead and find her. Red heart. Actually, I need to give her phonemes before anything else. She's an enhanced model, I believe. I think I saw eyebrows on her. Yeah, she has eyebrows. So she already has phonemes by default. That makes things convenient. We shall miss your brown hair, Pip. At least I think we will. Phonemes? They're drunk. Okay, so have her looking at the camera, or maybe I should have her not looking at it, rather like this. And then have the camera rise and have her like look straight at it as it's rising. That might work. Okay. Now this is the part where that smoothing idea is necessary. Because her eyes do not follow very well. Go ahead and move it over. I just need to do her lip syncing, because the phonemes did not do that for me. Where's my grin? Not grin, actually, I need smirk. Go ahead and playhead you. Where is Cherry? There you are. Playhead you. Actually, wait, no. Don't playhead them. I can still use them. I think that works.
Welcome, come, we are humble and proud. Welcome, come, we are humble and proud.
Before I go moving the camera, need to find where I'm going. Who's talking? Mathematician. Who is the mathematician? You. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it's everyone's favorite question. In the flesh. I assume it's the biggest question about home right now. She's like the only thing that it can't be explained at the moment. Like, why would an animatronic be a problem for Pincus? Or Pinkessa, I mean. Getting those names mixed up. I mean, she's the one who created them, so shouldn't she know about all the animatronics? Unless, of course, it's working for her. I mean, all we know is that it attacked the camera, and the teaser didn't say it was attacking Pinkessa and Little Pip. Of course, don't think that any of my, like, oh, this could be and that could be, have to be true. I'm very open to throwing you off intentionally. I'm just making sure you guys are aware that that's an option. That she doesn't have to be a villain based on the teaser. Especially when I said that I'm voicing the villain, because that means the villain has to be a dude, right? Right there. Yep. So how do I want to do the camera on this one? I think I want to have it kind of rotate downward like this. Don't get her in the camera shot because I don't want to have to animate needlessly. Keep the focus on who matters. Get the ear in there. Now I need to keep her face in the focus. That'll do. Let's go ahead and make her. Yeah, this V is the thing I'm talking about when I say the head's easier to use after the model update thing, because it's not invisible, hard to find. Now the question is, how much do I want to do? Do I have her like looking down on them with her nose up, or looking straight at? I think straight at. Not like you guys can tell me your opinion on it. Really sucks, because that's what I was going for when I started the WIP idea. But YouTube won't let me stream. Now, I know I just did her eyes, but I actually have to now, you know, would an animatronic even talk? I mean, they have like a sound box, right? I could just use that as an excuse to not bother. But no. So, we need to show her, and I forget again how to do this. I think it's animation set, it's gotta be. Presets group, that's it. Import element. Emotion. Phonemes. Then give her these. Please work. Hooray, they work! Okay, get your eyes back down here. You know, of all the things I watched Argo do, the thing I was most jealous of was his ability to just move things by typing rather than dragging with these little control things. Because it just looks like it saves so much time when he just knows, like, how to do that. But I guess with all the animating refining he does, he needs to make all those shortcuts happen so he can finish in time. Or at least in a time that's manageable. she needs to look at it sooner than that. Okay, now I need to come over here. Look to the left. There we go. Now, because it's so laggy, I can't really tell what lip movement's going on there. Yeah, her mouth is just open the entire time. Need to have it close here. That's not working. Need to have her like, where's the S? There you are. Gonna have to fix her eyes again, but once I'm done here. There we go. Yeah, I really like her model. I've said it many times before, I'm sure. Right there, she looks away from the camera.
Welcome to our wonderful town. Welcome, come, we are humble and proud. It's the happiest place. With the second space. To our wonderful town. Welcome, come, we are humble and proud. It's the happiest place. With the second space. Where we are.
This part's gonna be interesting. What did I just do? Oh, get you back over here. Okay. I'm gonna kind of prop the camera up here. Or maybe I should put it like behind the news. Look up, like make it line up so it looks like that. Right there. I like how it kind of rides the beat there. I think I know who's talking in this one, but I'll have to check anyway. 2 notifications. Anything important? All important. One from Apple Army Gaming Reviews and Pi. Well, I'm confused. Triple dot. I can't really explain an entire like series just like that. I mean, that'd like be like writing a book. All I can say is good luck in trying to figure it out. And if you ever come up with any questions, be sure to ask them, because I will answer. What's this one? I can't read that unless I can't do that here. No, no, where'd it go? Darn it. Oh, fudge. Do that. You. Okay, what were they saying again? Thank Google Translate. I liked the cool clip, the best music, still music, Evangelica Skillet. I'm guessing Evangelica is a word that wasn't translated. Probably means like awesome skillet or something, I guess. I don't know. But obviously they're praising the music. That was said a few times in the translation. Again, music is probably the best part of the channel. Now, those are the kind of comments I've said before at some point that I don't reply to because, well, for one thing, I don't speak that language, so I can't reply to it anyway. But I just don't respond to praise well. I just don't know what to say. I mean, I have nothing to say to that. Now they said something on a teaser. It must be very cool. That would be. I'm just gonna go with the first line there. It must be very cool. Or they're probably saying something like it's going to be cool. I don't know. Well, it will be. I know that much. Oh crap! They're using names here. The cheerleader was the one who said that, and then they each get to turn and say "la la." If I want, oh darn it! I'm messed up. I could have had the camera hop between them for each one of those because they bothered to name it. But the problem is, it sounds like they're all talking when the cheerleader is supposed to be the only one saying that. That makes no sense. I'm actually gonna revamp it. So. Playhead you, so the camera gets stuck there. Now, who's the cheerleader again? Need to go into work camera for this. 1, 2. You're the cheerleader. Okay. Let's make it come to you. Instead, I'll have it kind of like zoom out from the cheerleader. Or maybe I should have it close on them instead. Actually, I like this one better, this idea. Come on, center! I'll just turn her head or something. It's easier to move that than this camera. Now, less field of view. Like this. Make it nice and uncomfortably close. Now, that's a little uncomfortable on that camera swap. So let's go ahead and revise it. There. Let me move you over here. No, lag! No! It's still, I don't get why they're having it so one person says it when it's obviously all of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and have her head turn towards the camera. Have it tilt a little bit actually. Her eyes need to center. Have it. I should probably be activating the phonies before I go doing this. That is a regular model. I know because I made it, so I need to show an animation set. Emotion. phonemes. Let's go ahead and clicky, and then extract. And I'm thinking for the villain to give him a like a southern accent, I guess, because I live in the south, so I can pretty much catch on to all the cues. Not all of them. There are some things I don't say or understand or know how to say, or like I don't really know how to talk entirely south, but I still have a good idea. I mean, like everyone could probably fake a southern accent. Howdy, partner. You ain't from around these parts, easy. That kind of stuff. Anyone can really do that. I mean, the media makes it so everyone can do that. The media loves to use that stereotype. But I want him to have a voice that sounds friendly. That way, it's more unnerving when he's being a bad guy, because you know he sounds like a guy that could be your friend, but then he's doing bad stuff. I'm not gonna say what. I'm trying not to say what because I don't want to spoil anything. But you know, it's easy to hate someone who sounds evil. Like, I am the great Picky Mikamuka. I am here to kill you all, like Chrysalis. I mean, when someone just comes off as so evil, so not really evil, but just so conflicting with your opinion, like they intentionally want you to kill them or whatever. You know, it's just easy. It's easy to accept that as a villain. But when someone seems so friendly and so nice, and then at the same time bad news, you know, it creates conflicting opinions in the viewers, I guess, is what I'm trying to go for when I'm saying that. Kind of like Scott Shelby from Heavy Rain, how you play the game and you like him as a character, then when you figure out he's your origami killer, you're like, oh, like, what happened to Scott? I had faith in you! Since the camera's pretty straight here, I can easily just have her eyes shift right off the bat. Phonemes are at it again, not doing anything. who's the first La? Town crier. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. You really the town crier?
With Dave and Minx as we tell you a haunting tale.
Oh, the person we started out with, Cherry.
Come, come to our wonderful town.
Welcome, come, we are humble and proud.
It's the happiest place
With a circular space
where we all come together and sing.
Okay. So we need to go to Cherry real quick. Now I need to have phonemes kick in. Not kick in, I mean, I need to get rid of them. I don't know if I should go for the unnervingness or not. Like have them all of a sudden do this. Yeah, well. Get the camera to back up a little bit. Okay. Let's give it a bit of teeth here. Happened too soon. Need to bump it up. Fix that too soon. Ah. Actually, give her maybe lip closer.
Come together and sing. Friends come together. We all come together and sing.
Okay, so who's next again? Lookout. Who be the lookout? Person right next to the town crier. How convenient. Okay, let's go ahead and give her something to work with. Oh, I just realized something. I have to switch it back. Yeah, I can't do that. It would have affected earlier on in the same clip. In other words, this would have been
Come to our
that. I don't know how to make it so I can like switch it out in the middle of a clip. I know some people can even connect maps so that within the same session you can have a change map, and I have no idea how they would do that. I just need to Google a few things about SFM. Hmm. There we go. Where's jaw open? There you are. I need to have like a smirk. Give her some grin. Lips need to be closer to the mouth. There we go. Should probably put the tongue out less. There we go. Camera needs to move. Okay, who's next? Red-handed. Who's red-handed? Seriously? Person just on the other side of Cherry. Oh well. Haven't even looked at this person yet, so... Screen time! Even if it is only like a second. So I did one from the front, one from the side. I'll take it above. Like this. How much time am I at? Oh. Way over time. Well, I guess it's an extra long one this time. No outro yet. See ya!